Hello class, this is Mr. Lehman. I want to talk to you briefly about Lesson 3 in the Toxins. Lesson 3 is also about physical versus chemical changes, and so I have some general formulas that you need to know for our next quiz and next test. And so the general formula for something dissolving in water is simply that substance, whatever X represents the chemical formula, being in a solid form on the left side of the arrow, producing on the right side of the arrow the same chemical formula represented by the letter X in the aqueous form. So an example of this, if we have sugar C12H22O11, excuse me, got a little crazy there, put some big numbers, should be little numbers. So sugar, table sugar in a solid form, when it dissolves, will turn into same chemical formula, C12H22O11, but it's going to be in the aqueous form. So it will be dissolved in the water. We would not be able to see it because things, when they're dissolved, are invisible to the naked eye. All right. Coming up next, our general formula for something melting, not to be confused with something dissolving. This is going to take heat. If we take a solid with the chemical formula represented by the letter X, and we subject it to heat, add heat to it, it's going to melt and turn into the liquid form. It's going to have the same chemical formula. An example of this, if we took table salt and we subjected it to extreme temperatures, we're talking 1,000 degrees, we could get it to melt. And so when it melts, it turns into the liquid form. Same formula, just different form in parentheses. It goes from solid S to liquid L. And then, those are both physical changes, dissolving, changing form, like melting. We have lots of chemical reactions. Chemical reactions produce chemical changes. They're going to produce new chemicals, and new chemicals have different chemical formulas. So I have 3 different examples here. 3 examples of chemical reactions, 3 examples of chemical changes, 3 examples where new chemicals are being produced. First, we can take hydrogen gas, and I left off the form. Hydrogen gas plus oxygen gas will produce water. Notice we have a new chemical that we did not have before. Second, we take magnesium metal. We can react it with hydrochloric acid, and we will get hydrogen gas, and we will get magnesium chloride. This wasn't present before. This is something we actually made. We rearranged the atoms through this chemical reaction to make new substances. So this is a chemical change. We're changing our chemicals. Third and final one is the formation of rust. Iron metal reacts with oxygen in the air to produce Fe2O3, which is rust. This rust was not here before. This is a new chemical produced through the chemical change, the chemical reaction, which caused these atoms to form new bonds and to rearrange themselves to make rust. All right, so hopefully this helps with Lesson 3. Have a great day.